Well, hello there. I haven't seen you folks in like an entire week. It's crazy, man. What's been going on, everyone? How's your week? It's almost the weekend and your body knows it. It's time for your favorite moment of... Whoa, wrong click. It's time for your favorite moment of the week. This is One to Win, the fair, factual, and fervent live game show in which you two are part of the action. And I'm your host, Jesus, ruler of the land, and I'm super excited to tour you through our 12 tricky tests. And if you don't know what tests I'm talking about, well, you must be new here. So let's just run through the explanation real quick. Okay, let's do this quick. In just a minute or two, I'm going to begin asking you questions, 12 of them. I'll give you 10 seconds to choose the answer you think is correct. Just tap it with your finger. It's just that. You can change your answer within the 10-second window we give you in case you can't make your mind. And even if you get it wrong after all, it's fine. Keep trying. There is no elimination. You won't get eliminated for getting a question wrong, and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So just do your best and your fastest, because time matters. If you get the same amount of questions right as someone else, the fastest player will prevail, and maybe even split our prize. Today we're splitting $50. As usual, that's gonna be $25 for first place winner, $15 for the silver, and $10 for the bronze. Easy peasy. And if you happen to end up within the top 10, you will also be getting binoculars. Yeah, these ones. Everyone say it with me. What do binoculars do? Well, they let you see what other people are answering live. You just have to tap the little icon at the bottom right of your screen during a question, and that's it. But remember, you can only use them once per game. And that's for it. That's how one2win works. So it's time to feel the heat. Let's get the ball rolling with question number 1. Q1. Here we go. Which of these animals is usually the biggest? Is it the ant, is it the bee, or is it the cow? Hopefully, this question really is as easy as ABC. Ants and bees are tiny little insects, and cows tend to be far bigger. So we're hoping you moved your finger to the right answer here. I'm not gonna be milking things. Congrats and well done to the 83 one-two winners who got that one right. No one got it wrong. Yeah, nice. Let's head right on to the next question. Q2, question 2, let's go. Where is Olympia, the home of the ancient Olympic Games? Is it in Africa, is it in Europe, or is it in North America? Well, let's hope you've got the right Olympia here. Even now, the Olympic torch is ceremonially lit at Olympia before being transported to the host country. Also, if you watch an Olympic opening ceremony, you will notice that most of the countries come in alphabetic order, except for the host nation, Greece, because Greece is the home of the ancient Olympic Games. And where is Greece? Well, you know it, Greece is in Europe. So Europe is the answer, and 83, again, are gunning for the gold medal today with another correct answer. Moving on now to question number 3, Q3. Earlier this week, which website suffered a major outage due to a failed software update? Is it Google, is it Netflix, or is it Twitter? When a major site goes down, people tend to do one of two things. They check on Twitter to see if it's down for others, or they give it a quick Google to check, maybe go on down detector. On Monday though, one of these methods was off the menu. Which was it? The site may have only been down for about half an hour, but some people were left fearing that they will have to go for Bing or Yahoo or Ask Jeeves. Is that still a thing? That can only mean one thing. Google is the answer, and 46 of you got it right. Well done, everyone. Let's keep things rolling with Q4. Question 4. Adidas is sometimes referred to as the brand with the what? 1 star, 2 leaves, or 3 stripes? This is a slogan of sorts, especially back in Adidas' home country of Germany. What's more, the company's logo will give you a pretty big clue to the answer here. On some products, you'll see the words, let's try this, Die Marca mit den drei Streifen written. In English, and well said, more or less, it's the brand with the 3 stripes. Yep, 3 stripes is the answer, and 78 one2winners tapped correctly. But remember, don't worry if you didn't, because it's not 3 stripes and you're out in this game. There is no elimination. So keep on playing. That being said, let's take a look at question 5, Q5. Released last Friday, what is the name of the Hulu movie starring Amber Mid-Thunder? Is it Eat, Pray, or Love? Eat, Pray, or Love. Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, what's not to like? And what is the movie called? Well, it tells the story of the young warrior Natu, as played by Amber Mid-Thunder, as she grows up in the Comanche Nation around 300 years ago. She needs to defend her homeland against alien predators. And I'll leave you on that cliffhanger for now. If that's got you interested in giving the film a watch, you'll have to head to Hulu and look for Prey. Prey is the answer, and 70 of you ate that question right up. Now, I'd like to see if you can work out this next question. It's Q6, question 6. Which of these is both a square number and a cube number? Is it 1, is it 100, or is it neither? This one's for our math fans. We know we have all of you here every week, so here you go. Multiplying a number by itself, well, a whole number by itself, will give you a square number. And similarly, a cube number is any number multiplied by itself twice. 100 is a square number, that's 10 times 10, but it is not a cube number. The nearest cube number will be 125, being 5 times 5 times 5. Well, how about 1? You can multiply 1 by itself to get 1, which makes it a square number. And you can multiply 1 by itself again to get 1, which makes it a square number and a cube number. 1, that's the double whammy, and the answer we wanted here is 1. 46 of you mathematicians got that one right. Nice job. And now let's move on to something a lot prettier with Q7. Q7. In Buddhism, which flower represents purity and enlightenment? This is your picture round, you know how to do it. Tap on the picture that represents purity and enlightenment. And now, let's start with the pretty red and yellow flower in the top right. That's a marigold. They're often said to signify strength, power, and although they can be used in Hinduism, they're more likely to represent the sun, rather than purity and enlightenment. In the bottom right, we've got a daisy. While the daisy does have religious connotations, they're rooted in Christianity. In fact, the daisy represents the innocence of the Virgin Mary. So it's just the two on the left that remain. On the top is a lotus, and on the bottom is a lily. And it turns out that many Hindu gods have their purity portrayed by the sacred lotus. That is the answer, and 34 one2winners got that one right and are blooming on Q7. Nicely done, everyone. And now let's see if you can beat the next question. Here comes Q8. That's it? Well, which type of blood pressure is taken while the heart is between beats? Diastolic, systolic, or both? Now, a blood pressure reading is given as one number over another. The top one is normally higher, and that's the systolic pressure. Below it is your diastolic blood pressure. The difference between the readings is that they're taken at different points in time. So, I'm sorry if you went for both. The systolic pressure, the one at the top, is the force at which the heart pumps blood around the body, and that's taken as the heart beats. The diastolic pressure, on the other hand, is the pressure in your arteries when your heart is between beats. Diastolic was what we hoped you said, and 42 of you went for exactly that. 42, that's always the answer. Are you pumped enough to carry on? Oh man. Here's Q9. Q9. The song that has earned the most in total royalties was first released in which year? 1773, 1893, or 1934? There are songs from the 1930s and 40s that still rake in royalties today. Things like White Christmas or Santa Claus is Coming to Town. but they're not the top earners here. In 1773, the music was written for the Star Spangled Banner, but the copyrights on the music and lyrics expired long ago, meaning that it's now in the public domain and performing the song is kind of a legal gray area. Topping the lot, however, is, and you said it, Jeremy, Happy Birthday! You actually need a license to publicly perform or play it, and to date, it's thought that Happy Birthday has brought in over $50 million in royalties, even though it's also in the public domain. And just 1 second. Alrighty, there we go. So we've got 1893 as the correct answer, and that's what 51 of you went for. We're dashing into double digits now, so let's take on Q10. Question 10, let's go. Which of these celebrity chefs released a cookbook earlier? Was it Bobby Flay, was it Nigella Lawson, or was it Rachel Gray? Mesa Grill owner Bobby Flay is no stranger to releasing cookbooks. His first foray into the genre came with Bobby Flay's Bold American Food in 1994. That means he got a slice of, well, thanks. That means he got a slice of pie sooner than Rachel Ray of 30 Minutes Meals fame. Her first cookbook, also called 30-minute meals, first hit shelves in 1999. How about the queen of the microwave herself, Nigella Lawson, whose first cookbook was called How to Eat? When did she teach us this viral lesson? Well, that will be 1998. So it was Bobby Flay who was the first of the three to bring out a cookbook, and he's your winner here. And 27 one-2 winners are a step closer to the sweet taste of victory. Let's see what you think of the next question, the penultimate question. Good luck, everyone, and attention. Which country released a range of postage stamps to celebrate residents who reached the age of 100? Was it Bahrain? Was it Barbados? Or was it Bulgaria? Okay, so it's a very, very, very sweet gesture, isn't it? I can imagine, though, that it would be kind of crazy if you were to receive mail from your grandparents and this stamp had a picture of them on it. Well, back in December 2016, December of 2016, one country decided to release a range of 67-cent stamps celebrating 27 of its centenarians. If you went for Bulgaria or Bahrain, well, sorry, but you hit the post on this one, because the right answer is Barbados. And look, here are some of these stamps. And wow, the woman said from the left on the second row, the one in pink, well, she's having the time of her life. Well, good for her, and good for the 59 one-2 winners who chose correctly on this one. We're just one question away now, so let's do it. Let's play Q12. You ready, everyone? Last question. Question 12. Which of these sitcom characters has been married the most times? Is it Al Bundy? Is it Blanche Devereaux? Or is it Fraser Crane? Now, Al Bundy may be from the series Married with Children, but he's only been married once, to Peggy, since 1971. Fraser has one more marriage to her name. He tied the knot with Nanette in 1970s, and then he married Lilith Sterling from the late 80s to the early 90s. How about Golden Girl Blanche, though? Well, she's one of many, many siblings, but she's only been married to George, whom she outlived. That means that it's Fraser Crane, the one who's been married the most times of the three, so here's the answer we were looking for. And 31 to winners are ending their game today with the right answer on the hardest question of today's quiz. And, well, that's no mean feat, so congrats, everyone! And now it looks like I'm all out of questions, so that's it, that's the end. Nah, just kidding, I'm sure you folks have at least one question for me. Did I win? Do I get binoculars at least? And we'll get back to that real quick, but first, let's take a moment to breathe after this onslaught of questions. Much better. Also, please do take a moment to fill out our little survey right after the game. We hear your feedback and we use it to write your show our show every week. And last but not least, we're on social media, so come find us on Twitter, come find us on Friendster and Instagram, give us a follow and say hi. Now we're ready. It is time to unveil the winners. So without further ado, congratulations to first place Jefe Dios with 12 correct in 52.26 seconds. Second place we've got LHL with 11 correct in 42.54. And third place Sienna with 11 correct as well in 46.23. And also congrats to Mrs. 12 for Van Sombrero, Ganar Tiempo, Up High, Chi of Steel and Referee, and Studios Jaguar, who are ending up in the top 10. And how about that? You're taking home some binoculars too. Well, congratulations again to all three winners. Congratulations to everyone who played, everyone who came, and don't forget that, you will have your binoculars next time to give you a little boost. Thanks to everyone for joining in and quizing with us one more week. I hope you enjoyed the show and that you even learned something. That's half the battle, isn't it? We'll be back this Sunday with one2win in Espanol and, of course, next Friday with one2win in English. Who knows who'll be hosting? Don't you want to find out? I know I do, and you know you do, so please do come back next week. It's been a pleasure being back on your little screen. I've been Jesus, this has been one2win, and you've all been awesome, as always. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!